Welcome to the IVM Podcast Network.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the TFG Cricket Podcast. My name is Nikhil, and with me I have Vivek Krishnan. We'll be discussing a kind of gift given to us by BCCI and CCI. Vivek Krishnan will be going for the match. It's India A versus England.
That's correct.
Yeah, warm-up match, and it has been opened free to all the fans in the stadium.
Yes.
Vivek, what do you make of this?
I have a lot to say, Nikhil. So as I woke up in the morning, everybody knows MS Dhoni, after he said, I'm not going to continue captaining the ODI and T20 team. He left everybody in shock. In hindsight, yes, it's probably the best decision that he has made. But coming back to today's game, after that decision, everybody was waiting, as to will Dhoni play the practice match or not against England, given the fact that he hasn't been playing too much cricket these days. And yes, we realized that Dhoni will be playing, and I think this came on Friday or Saturday when the selectors sat and announced the squads for the ODI series and the squads for the practice games. That is 2 practice games. One is today and the second one obviously is on Thursday. So you have 2 practice matches, both at the Brabourne Stadium. So it's great that the BCCI has come up with this initiative.
Yeah, but there were a lot of issues in it.
There were a lot of issues, Nikhil.
So how did it start?
For me, before we get to the issue, I feel if somebody of MS Dhoni's stature is playing even Maidan cricket, you obviously expect a tremendous turnout. Okay,
especially in places like Mumbai, Bangalore, Chennai.
Anywhere, Nikhil, anywhere you go, even if you take him to a small town place somewhere in Haryana, you take him somewhere in Jammu, I don't know, people are going to come and watch. Even in Mysore, you talk about all the small villages, towns, he's going to be drawing a lot of crowd. And talk about Bombay, people are always craving for more and more cricket, especially after the outstanding turnout we saw at the Wankhede.
Yes.
So this has, for us Mumbaikars, this is such a wonderful situation to be in. Number one, MS Dhoni is playing. Probably could be the last time, that he'll be captaining any team. Not to say that he might not come back. For all you know, Virat Kohli, this is just a situation. Virat Kohli might say, I'm not able to captain all 3 formats. The selectors might say, Virat, you're not getting us the desired results. Who's the next man? MS Dhoni for a year or 2. I'm just giving you a situation. Again, we could have a situation where Virat Kohli gets injured for a match or 2. Who's the captain? We could walk into a few more practice games where MS Dhoni has been asked to lead a side. So all the speculation aside, this could be his last match as a captain.
Yes.
And although it's a practice match, if you look at the players, England, I think they are going to field their best team. And even in India, you see there is Yuvraj. There are so many accomplished players. I think out of the 11 playing, Nikhil, I think 6 or 7 are already a part of the England ODI series, ODI squad. So there is so much at stake. And I think more so, today and I think even on Thursday, we'll get a fair indication as to how Dhoni is going to approach his, I think, final phase of his career, if I can say that. And this could work for him. Virat Kohli has pointed out, he already said, I want Dhoni to bat up the order. I read an article yesterday where Yuvraj said, Dhoni will finish with one final flourish. I want to go back to that situation, 4 and 5, me and MS finishing and winning games for India. Is that a possibility? Could be, and that would be an ideal situation for all of us. But coming back to this match again, wonderful. Initially, the BCCI had requested the Cricket Club of India authorities, and they said, you shut down all the stands, shut down all the gates, only let the CCI members come and watch. That would have been downright stupid, unfair. Because you're only talking about 150 members.
Totally unfair to fans.
Very, very unfair. And talking about members, this is no offense or disrespect. There is a big question mark when it comes to knowledge of the game. Some are blessed with silver spoon. Some are not so blessed like you and me. We go through the grind. We are the passionate fans growing with the game and loving it. And some are just I don't want to use that word, but people will understand.
Everybody got it, yeah.
Yes. So it is very nice that the CCI, in fact, I didn't expect this kind of retaliation, CCI said, no, we are going to open all the gates. And we realized that 2 stands will be open and both the stands will accommodate around 10,000 fans. That's a decent number. What people have to realize is the capacity of the Cricket Club of India is half as compared to what the Wankhede can offer, number one. Number two, I think there are a few stands under construction.
Yes, the West Stand.
Yes, the West Stand, that's correct. So, still the CCI said, no, we are going to accommodate people. Now, when they announced their decision, the BCCI said, boss, then you're talking about serious security. Then you're talking about employing serious policemen at work. It's not going to be easy, because at the end of the day you have to pay their expenses. And what we also learnt is the CCI only gets 1 lakh rupee a match as a reimbursement from the BCCI, and because CCI directly doesn't fall in affiliation with the MCA as compared to what the Wankhede does, obviously the fee or money, the funds don't get generated automatically. So despite all this, the CCI wrote back to the BCCI saying these guys are quoting more than 2 lakhs. I think the amount was close to 60 lakh from Mumbai police. 60 lakh, that's a huge amount, Nikhil. And it's obviously not easily affordable. Then the BCCI wrote back, then there was a meeting called, and fortunately for you and me and for many other fans, everything went so nicely. And because of the sheer pressure and sheer conviction from CCI, the BCCI relented and they said, okay, we are going to support this cause, this initiative. You open all your gates. Let everybody come in. We are going to employ as many policemen as possible. I don't know, I read somewhere in the papers today about 250 people at work, man, controlling I don't know how many number of people. And you talk about the great tradition that the Cricket Club of India offers. I mean, we have grown, we have watched so many matches in our 90s. We just love it. And because it is in that part of suburb, where so many people work, Nikhil, and you see so many colleges also attached to that part of Mumbai. Everybody's just going to walk in. And because it's a 1:32 start, you're talking about perfect lunchtime. People are just going to go lie to their bosses. People, boys and girls are going to lie to their professors. Everybody is going to be MS Dhoni. One final flourish. Because chances are, Nikhil, that he might not play on Thursday. He might not play on Thursday. And I think, if I'm not wrong, Ajinkya Rahane has been named as the replacement, as the skipper to lead on Thursday. So, this is a perfect setting. Boys and girls, uncle, auntie, everybody.
Everyone in Mumbai.
Everybody in Mumbai. This is
okay, but
chance.
The catch is, I think the capacity is 10,000. So it's either 10,000 or 3:30.
Absolutely, yes.
3:30 is the gate closing
3
time.
3 o'clock is the closing time, Nikhil. I think if 10,000 seats are occupied, then I think obviously there is no space, and you can't blame anybody, Nikhil, because you know how passionate fans are, and that's how it is. Number two, I think if people don't occupy, which is I think it's not going to happen. 3 o'clock, I think, because there has to be a cut-off time also, because you can't keep the policemen at work for, it's not possible. So I think the gates might just get shut at 3:30. So why do you have to tempt fate and push? You don't have to procrastinate these things. So make sure you're there at the venue by 1:32 latest, so that you get the best view, best seat. So
and just in case if they miss it, this match is live on Star Sports.
Absolutely, another wonderful initiative. Good, Nikhil, you mentioned this. These matches will be going live on Star Network again for people living outside Bombay. Even some people in Bombay cannot go to the venue for whatever reason, Nikhil. So they can catch Hindi commentary, English commentary. And I think that is a win-win situation for the BCCI, because at the end of the day, Nikhil, even Star Network, even the sponsors connected to the event will make some money. In the process, BCCI will also get its due. So 60 lakh, 40 lakh, I don't know what the exact amount is. Whatever the Mumbai police is asking, fine. But at the end of the day, it's a neat event. It's an organized event. Less chaotic. And MS Dhoni, I couldn't have imagined somebody of his stature, because of whom India has won so many trophies, playing in front of empty seats, empty stands. That would have been an absolute cardinal sin. And good, that sanity has prevailed. So If there is a need for discussion, good, things have not got out of hand. And even better, Nikhil, is that all these things were not being presented to the media. It never came to the limelight. So the end result is what matters, and kudos to the BCCI and the CCI for a wonderful job done.
Okay, Mumbaikars, you know where you have to be. By the time you're listening to this podcast, it would be noon? 12
Easy,
p.m.
Yeah, 12:30, we presume.
Yeah. So if you have heard this, just pack your bags and move.
Walk in free. Have fun.
There's no second thoughts to it.
Just go.
Dhoni playing, he's leading the side.
If it's possible, just go, guys.
Yes. Okay. You can listen to all our podcast on IndusVox Media, Audio Boom, SoundCloud, iTunes. You can also subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.
Our podcasts bring all the boys to the yard, and damn right, they're better than yours. But you don't need to stand outside in the yard. Just follow IVM Podcasts on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. We might be on Tinder too. Just go ahead and swipe right.